Are you living by faith? God said, without faith it is impossible to please Him. So, if you have ever wondered what you are supposed to do in this life, there is your answer. Learn how to live by faith. Of course, it is understood that God expects us to have faith in Him and no one else. Faith is evidenced by outward actions. In other words, God will know by your actions if you have faith in Him. Faith is not passive, and it is not usually calm. It is often fiery and requires fullness of emotion. An example of this is a story in 2 Kings. Chapter 13. Elisha, who was a prophet, told the king of Israel to strike the ground with his arrows. This was to be an act of faith as he obeyed the prophet. The king struck the ground 3 times and then stopped. Elisha was angry and told him he should have struck the ground several times over, because he was apathetic about his obedience to the prophet, and thus God. The king did not have the victory over his enemies that he could have had. Had the king really believed, he would have done more than a mediocre gesture. And that is our lesson for today. We must put all of our energy into believing and obeying God. This is how we can please the Almighty God. Subscribe to this channel to learn more about God.